So this is the third time I've tried to video this. I was silly enough to think that I could do this without telling any of my family and just try to sneak it in. I got two boys. I mean, it's Sunday. I got two boys that are, you know, wanting to be out playing and jumping around and stuff. So they're good kids. Anyway, yeah, like I said, it's Sunday. I have my surgery on Monday. So about a week out. Tomorrow, going for my 1 week follow up, and I'm desperately hoping they pull these drains out. So I've been better every day. I kind of mentioned before, it's like a different person every 12 hours. Yesterday, to be honest, I got really laxed in my walking. I started just watching movies. I was watching like a TV show, and every time a TV show got done, I'd get up and kind of do a lap. I probably got up 5-6 times a day. And yesterday, I probably only got up and walked like 3 or 4 times, maybe even, not even that much. And at first, when I would walk, I was walking in the house, and I'd do like 5 or 6 laps. And then even just a few days ago, I was getting out and walking up and down the street. And I'd do that, a few times. I was really making sure I was getting up. I was drinking a lot and everything else. I haven't been icing as much except for my back, mainly because of this nerve pain I've got, which ice won't necessarily help with, but kind of desperate. But I was pounding water. I haven't been pounding water yesterday. So yesterday I kind of laxed off, and I think that may have affected me last night. I have really bad nerve pain in my back. There's no real other way for me to describe it. Yeah, I've had my wife look over, and I pointed exactly where the pain is, and it's not on an incision. Technically, it's round swelling, but that's because my entire midsection is swelling. But it's just nerve pain. They put it right there in the warning label when I had the surgery. This is something that can happen. They don't know if it should. I mean, it should. I mean, it's your entire circumference of your body, so it's pretty likely they're going to hit some nerves. I'm really hoping, though, to be honest, it's unlikely. I'm really hoping it has something to do with the drain in my back and the fact that I'd come back and had them redo the drain. So I'm really hoping that when they pull this drain, that it will somehow relieve it. Regardless, I'm icing the absolute crap out of it. But last night, I woke up after about 2 hours of sleep, coated in sweat. So much so that it's 45 degrees outside, and I turned the air conditioner on. And then that didn't work, so I was stripping off layers, and I eventually just walked outside and just stood outside until all the sweat got really freaking cold. And then I came in, and to be honest, at that point, if now I know better, but at that point, what I should have done is gotten my ice packs and set on my ice packs, not like on my rear, but like on my back where it's the nerve pain is. I can't really feel the cold, and when you're wearing this abdominal binder, and I wear a t-shirt under the abdominal binder, because the abdominal binder has got some, it's Velcro and it's got some uncomfortable points, so that just kind of helps cushion those points. And a cheap white t-shirt's easy to replace. So anyway, I can't feel the ice. It's not like it. I mean, I can feel that it's cold, but it doesn't. It's not like holding an ice pack on something where I'm going to worry about getting frostbite or anything like that. It's got a white t-shirt, and this abdominal binder is ridiculous thick, so I wasn't worried about it, and the gauze and everything else. So anyway, so I should have just put those things on then and there, and I didn't, and I woke up every hour, maybe every 2 hours. I probably slept about 4 hours last night in total. Just was a really bad night. So I don't know if it was because I didn't move as much yesterday, if I didn't drink as much water yesterday. I still drink enough water. I want to make that pretty clear. I'm pretty big on hydration in general. But I did not pound water. I did not force myself to walk as much. So I'm going to try to double down on that. To give you the level of effort I did at trying to get to sleep, I took a gabapentin. My gabapentin is 100 milligrams. The therapeutic dose of gabapentin is 300 milligrams 3 times a day. And I know that, but I don't like medicine. let me rephrase that. I don't want to overdo it with pain medicine. We've seen the effects of that globally. So I took 100 milligrams, which I know for a fact is enough to affect me. Like, I can feel the difference. That didn't work. So an hour later, I am prescribed 7.5, Norco 7.5, which is hydrocodone and Tylenol. I took a half of one, which I know for a fact affects me. Still didn't help me sleep. So that's the level of discomfort, pain, however you want to put it in. My back was just, like normally it's just one spot where the nerve pain is, but it felt like my entire back just hurt. Whether this is growing pains or whatever you want to call it, I have no clue. The doctor's office is clearly closed on a Sunday. I'll find out about it tomorrow. So I've talked about the drains. I am a little more upbeat. Like yesterday, I told you I was just kind of watching movies. I didn't really focus on what I should have focused on, but I'm a lot more upbeat. I'm moving a little bit better, feeling a little bit better. I have a twitch in my lower back that I haven't had before. It's literally the first time this has happened. I don't know if it's a twitch or if it's the ice pack melting, but I can't tell the difference. Anyway, so tomorrow afternoon is when I go in for my follow-up. I'm praying they remove both of these drains, mainly because from what they told me, when they remove the drains, they will also I don't have to wear the abdominal binder anymore. They'll give me more like a compression garment. And that would be so much more comfortable. The abdominal binder, it's about a foot tall. So literally from just under my nipples all the way down to my hips is it's a corset. It's just annoying. It's more than annoying. So parts of me that aren't necessarily needing it are bound. I found myself out of breath standing, not because I'm out of breath, but because my lungs are being squeezed. You've got to do the little breathing device, and I no longer have it here because, again, I got lazy. So no longer do it. You're supposed to do that, and I'm like, I'm not sure if I need to do that because of the surgery or just the stupid abdominal binder. Regardless, once I get the drains out, they said that I won't have to wear this anymore, that I could wear the compression garment. And so I'm really hoping for that, because once I get to that point, I'm mobile again. Like as I am now, other than the fact that I can't be in front of my patients at work with tubes coming out of my stomach. Other than that, I could work like this. Like I'm not in any pain. I only took the gabapentin and the Norco yesterday to sleep. And then I had that weird nerve pain. But throughout the day, I don't have any real pain. The incision sites, every now and then, but really I'm pretty good. So I'm hoping that I can talk them into maybe getting a follow-up on Friday for being evaluated so that I can go back to work. I don't want to just sit around here for no reason. One more thing. I did not start icing early because of everything I said. There's no way cold is getting through this corset of a abdominal binder. And then today I realized that since I'm wearing a white t-shirt under the compression or under the binder, I can shove an ice pack in between the binder and the white t-shirt. And you never want to put an ice pack directly on your skin. If no one's ever told you that, you never want to put an ice pack directly on your skin. It'll cause frostbite. You can actually get burns from it. But I'm able to do this, and I'm actually putting, not only am I putting cold on the areas that are inflamed and need the cold, but the compression binder is literally pushing it down on it. So it's like double the effect, and it's really working really well. So I could have started this day like 2 or 3 probably, and probably had even better effects. So I'm hoping that this works. I haven't done it on my back yet, mainly because of the type of ice packs I have. They make different ones that are like gel that'll bend real easy and they don't 100% freeze. I have legitimate bags of ice. It's a little hard to do that on my back. But I might see if I can't figure out something. That way I can have the same level of cold compression on my back as I do on my stomach. Anyway, that might be something you want to try a lot earlier. It might help you out. I'll let you know how tomorrow goes.